Yo, what's going on? Tender series about to start. We're gonna watch it. How's everyone doing? All the one people that are in here. How's everyone doing? You know what? I don't even know why I ask how everyone's doing because like no one ever responds. When I'm like, "Hey, how's it going? What are you guys up to?" It's like no one ever says shit. That's just like my awkward way of doing my intro, I guess. What's up, Scott? Let's go. Let's go. Time for Contender. You know what it is. That's all that matters. Indeed. Indeed. How was work today? There's my rhetorical question for you. Yeah, I don't know anybody on the card. Let me see. Oh, I did hear that this guy, Insu Huang. Oh, you know what? I have heard of Patty McCrory. Patty McCrory. It's Muhammad Ali. Look at that. From Brazil. Yeah. I have heard of Patty McCrory and this guy Insu Huang. I guess like the UFC's socials like blew up because this dude. So that's cool. But yeah, I've heard of this guy, Patty. Let me see. Where did he fight? Cage Warriors, probably. Yeah, 4-1 in Cage Warriors. I haven't heard of any of his opponents, but I've definitely heard of this guy. Maybe he was on the one Contender series that I watched, or Cage Warriors. I'll be honest, we've been a little slow since school's been back. I've actually been taking it easy the last couple of weeks, just enjoying this beautiful weather. Cool. Yeah, you know what? It was 100 every day here for like a long stretch. But now it's like 70. What's up, Dr. Piener? Hold on, I'm getting a call. Sorry. Yeah, good to see you. Wow. That's like Kenny, or Dave Chappelle's crackhead character coming in for the 5 o'clock free crack giveaway. What's up, Mystic? There's a Canadian, English, Ireland, Northern Ireland, Poland, Brazil, U.S., and South Korean fighter. Yeah, big diversity tonight, right? Should get some good numbers tonight. Good to see you, Mystic. What is up, Euphoric Notes? The homeboy. Oh shit, he became a member too. Let's go. That's right. The channel is monetized now. It happened. If you missed my stream last night, we kind of came up with some ideas for like custom emojis and badges and stuff. Dude, thank you so much, Euphoric Notes. Really appreciate you. Good to see me. Don't appreciate the sarcasm. I'm not being sarcastic, man. You know what? I'm a little bit too stupid to do sarcasm correctly. So that's my apologies. Yes, thank you, Euphoric Notes. The goose is loose in the channel. Yeah, big diversity of fighters on the card. Should be a good night. But yeah, the only guy I've heard of is Patty McCrory for some reason. I don't know why I've heard of this fucking guy, but I see why this guy Insu Huang is popular though. He's all tatted up like a motherfucker. By the way, it is Big Red's birthday, and I think he's gonna come on the show. So everybody, when he comes in, wish him a happy birthday if you could, if he does come in the show, like on the panel. Oh shit, Dr. Pinar, dude, my homie, dude, I appreciate you guys. Unfortunately, you weren't the first. That honor goes to show other. Hey, dude, $5 from Euphoric Notes, the good homie. You did that quick. Always a good time here. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. Second channel monetized in a year. Not bad. Not bad. So I appreciate you, man. We've been watching fights together a long ass time, man. So it's great to have your support. Take my money, buy drugs with it. Well, I need to get a knee surgery, so that's probably all it's gonna go to. But dude, solid. Appreciate you guys, man. Yeah. Yeah, it took 5 months exactly. 5 months to get this channel monetized. So yeah, I'm really stoked. I wasn't sure it would happen that quick. You know what happened though is I got a big boost from Frankie and a big boost of from this guy, the Northern King, just a panel streamer from the UK. Drugs are required for the okay. You got me there. You got me there. I will buy very specific surgery related drugs with your money, my friend. Thank you. So the Contender series has been going on for the show has been lasting about 2.5 hours most nights. So I would say that we're in that peak of Contender series, right? We're in that middle where everything just starts, picking up really well. So yes, the Mona Kimura emoji. Shout out to Jenny for making that. I gotta fix the emojis. So Euphoric Notes, if you have any suggestions on custom emojis, let me know. There should be a vape emoji in there, so you can fuck with me every time I hit the vape. Okay, we got our first fighters: a Canadian versus a British. Big up Britain in it. And we're just getting our promo now for both fighters. Oh, Kobe. Let's see. Let me send this link out a couple more places. Some of my friends, I have to text them because they don't get notifications, apparently. Let's see. Hold on, this guy sounds Irish as hell, like Scouse. This guy's definitely Scouse. He's a fucking Scouser, mate. Okay. Second promo, almost to the fights. Let's see. Let's check out their records really quick. Cody is 8-0. He mostly fought in Unified. He's a Unified Bantamweight champion. He just literally said that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 wins by decision. 8 wins overall. The rest are by knockout or sub. He did get a calf slicer to win the Unified MMA title, which is sick. I fucking love me a good calf slicer. Raphael. Let's check this guy out. So he's from Liverpool. No, it doesn't. He sounds Scouse for sure. Okay, he actually fought in Bellator. No. Yes, Bellator Birmingham and Bellator London. He got finishes on. Wasn't in the promotion after that, unfortunately, but did lose his one PFL fight to a guy I've never heard of, and he fought in FCC. That's something I've heard of. So, but yeah, that was his only fight he lost was in Bellator, and that was back in 2022. So, and this is basically a pick'em here as well. You played the new skate game? No, but I heard it's on early. I heard you can download it, so I'm about to download it after this. Yo, Ben, what is up, man? With the Aussie dollars, let's go. He says, hoping for some bangers. I think we all are. I just got done saying, we're right in that peak, that sweet spot of Contender Series where like the shows are just really, really good. Usually, like at the beginning, Contender Series sucks ass, and then by the end of this season, it kind of drops off too. I would argue, but I think the middle is the best for as far as entertainment value goes on the Contender Series. So we're there. So I think we're good. Thank you so much for the 3 Aussie dollars. I'm a good man. Hoping to come down there again. I just got to figure out my stupid life, and then I'll be back to traveling and skating, all that stuff. So, got the Scouser, dude, by finish. All right, bet the Scouser meets come down to Liverpool. I've been hanging out in these in this British panel stream. So, by the way, yeah, Euphoric Notes. Anybody that's a member that isn't in the Discord, let me know and I will get you in the Discord. No problem. I don't think Dr. Pinar is. So if he's here, I see him. He just commented. If you want to get in the Discord, because you're a member, you have access to it. And now that everybody else that's in the Discord that isn't a member, it's grandfathered in. So I'm gonna run it just like Isha does his. If you become a member, we'll get you in there. And then even if you cancel your membership, you can be in the Discord for life. So yeah. Okay, we have the Scouser. All right, no worries. Just one good perk of it is like for certain shows, we'll actually stream those in the Discord. I'll screen share, and you can watch fights in the Discord. So that is kind of one advantage. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. Not everybody's on Discord, so. I'm just gonna grab a water. Give me 1 second. Oh shit, dude! What the fuck? You already donated, dude, and you became a member. Like, chill out, dude. Go buy yourself a need. Thanks for the hundreds of hours of duty talk entertainment. Hey, dude, I got you, and we're not done yet, man. We're gonna keep climbing higher and higher, dude. You don't have to donate. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna try. It's gonna cost a lot of money, but yeah, I appreciate you, man. All right, round 1. And keep in mind, I'm probably behind you guys. If I get too far behind, just tell me to refresh my shit in the chat. All right. So I don't think I can say this guy's last name. Uchegbu. Putting a lot of pressure on. Oh my God, Chovankek. Oh God, I can't. They said their names earlier, but Jesus Christ, I don't know if I can say their names. Cody, and what the fuck's this guy's name? Raphael. Okay. Nice teep kick there by Raphael. Herbert Deanson. Yes, Herbert Deanworth the third is what I like to call him. There's some low kicks by Raphael. I like how Raphael, he has that classic Muay Thai style. Cody, on the other hand, this guy just looks like a straight up MMA fighter. It's like a mix between a kickboxing and a boxing stance. Legs are really squared up, but you see how his arms are like kind of one's low, one's high. Catch of the kick. Well, just kind of picked his leg up. Oh my god, a 12-6 elbow just rocked Raphael, hurt him really bad, and he fell back. And now it is Cody in the guard of Raphael. Raphael trying to tie up the head. Actually put on a body triangle as well. I'm not sure why. Maybe he wants to keep him there, land some shots, but it is kind of nullifying and smothering Cody's ability to posture up and land some ground and pound. But now we're kind of just stalled out here on the ground. It's funny because Raphael is the one who initiated the grappling, got elbowed in the head, fell back, and now he's kind of just stalled out on the ground. So if you let go of the body triangle, now he's kind of... Let's see that elbow. Oh, you know what? It was a perfect Travis Brown-esque elbow right on the side of the head. Looks like an omoplata attempt here from Raphael. Oh, he kind of let go of it. Now he has an open guard, and Cody advances to half guard. Jesus Christ. He's got wrist control as well. 2:20 left in the first round. Nice little shot there from Cody in half guard. I'm not sure what Raphael is doing. He's kind of, it looks like he's tossing, like when you're sleeping and you just can't really get, comfortable and you're tossing and turning. That's what fucking Raphael is doing on the ground. Our Shermans are exactly aligned. All right, bet. Let's go. Good shit. Okay, I don't know what he's trying to set up. Ah, man, this round's sucking ass. Lorosenko wants dude's leg so bad. Yeah, just, dude, if Raphael was from Kazakhstan, Lorosenko would be dripping. It would be a flood inside the Apex, let's be honest. I don't understand her outlandish attraction to men from Kazakhstan. It seems like the most random country to be, fawning over their people, right? Like, listen, I'm all for Japanese girls, right? But like, you're obsessed with people from Kazakhstan. Like, this is random. Shout out to Lorosenko, keeping it diverse. What is up, Alina? How are you doing, my friend? Great to see you. Slipping off her damn seat. Does Senko's husband hear this stuff? She says. What's does Senko have a husband? Oh my god, a flood. Gross for a Kazakhstani. She likes mountains and horses. She's, you know what? Lorosenko was a horse girl. Very, very obviously. You remember them. Remember the horse girls in like elementary school? All obsessed with horses. All right. After that sick elbow, the round just stalled out. And these guys literally... Cody just laid in guard the whole round. So, okay, can I just tell you, I went to school with white girls. They are all into exotic guys. My white girlfriend was gorgeous and dated a fat Thai guy. I hope it's the inverse. When I go to Europe, I hope that just me being different, like, just gets big, proper English titties thrown in my face. In pure mountain air, brother, make Kazakh man strong and fertile. Fertile. Ugh. Laura is very married. Oh my god. I saw her husband in Miami. They have 2 kids, and he's like your usual simp. And she's just like finger blasting herself to Kazakhstani guys every time they fight. It's so weird. If we were Pokemon, I would fuck you up in battle. Well, let's be honest, Dirty Hippo. You're a Squirtle. Okay, you're from the Squirtle squad. Me inherently being a fire type gives you the advantage. But I have a stage entrance. My typing would get you fucked up, dude. Also, I would just use Sword Dance and outspeed you every time because Blastoise has a low speed stat. So, English teats, yes. Oh my god, the inverse is totally true, which is why you'll have all the Cuban. Oh, let's go. All right, moving. I'm going to Miami. Okay, it looked like Cody is piecing up Raphael on the feet here, and he's trying to dive for the legs again. I think he thinks he'll have more success in top position rather than being on bottom. She digs Rachmanov, and he's not conventionally attractive. You know what? Listen. I'm not attracted to men, but I recognize when somebody is good looking. I don't think Rachmanov's like an ugly guy. I think he's a decent looking guy. If it was Manny and I was doing that, let's say I would be unalived. Cuban men don't play. I know. I was so like, this. I was so like, oh my god, like, tell Manny like we're just friends. Like I really want him to understand that. I want to meet him, and then I'm glad that you told me like through the course of the last few months I've been streaming. You're like, hey, Manny thinks you're all right. I'm like, let's go. Oh, nice spinning back fist there by Cody. Asian Frankenstein. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't. His eyes are a little close together. All right, that's one thing I'll say. It's a little strange. All right, bet. Appreciate that. It's good to know. Reassuring. All right, there's a low kick by Cody. This fight, for them being bantamweights, they fight at a very slow pace. You guys notice that? I don't know what it is exactly, but they both seem rather slow for bantamweights. Nice overhand right by Cody. Oh, and a nice step in knee there. There's the tie up by Raphael. He gets the back. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. I would probably have the same opinion, right? Like I wouldn't say he's like a very attractive person, but I wouldn't say he's like, horribly disfigured either. Okay, now a knee bar attempt here by Cody. I just don't understand why these guys seem to not be fighting at a high pace. This fight kind of sucks. I agree. I don't. And bantamweights are usually putting on great fights, but I think that it's just a lack of experience, maybe. But even then, it's like they're just both really slow. The strikes they throw are slow. I don't understand it. I'm a little confused. There's a nice elbow by Raphael. Yeah, I'd agree with you. Dr. Pinar. There's that one UFC fighter who's like a Versace model, Islam Dolatov. I have yet to see a hot guy from Kazakhstan. Well, the fights, the conversation about men's attractiveness level started because of Laura Sanko, and then Dr. Pinar mentioned that Rachmanov is the only one she thinks is attractive, and I'm like, well, he's not like terrible looking, like he's not, but I'd say he's like ultimately like very attractive. I would say probably not. Dana may as well take a drink break, stretch his legs, and send these guys home before the third. Yeah, because now it's Cody ended up back on top. I will say he has good top control, but Raphael isn't trying to escape much, right? Like he's just kind of tying up. Uriah Faber is a handsome woman. Well, he kind of looks like Cleft, the boy chin wonder from Fairly Odd Parents. Dolatov, he has nice cheekbones. But he's not the hottest man ever. Sure. Listen, you guys are always talking about how hot women's MMA fighter B and C and D are. We gotta talk about the attractiveness level of men's MMA fighters as well sometimes. And we gotta keep it diverse. I like boobies. I love me some boobies, man. Let me tell you. Betch Kohea. He doesn't look anything like Betch Kohea. Also, you gotta spell her name properly. I think that's how you spell it. All right, end of round 2. I would say Cody's winning. Cody's definitely winning. That big shot in the first round. There we go. Nice. Got the vape emoji. Unfortunately, it looks like this on my screen. Tyson Fury is my type of guy. You know, he looks exactly like Eggman from the Sonic the Hedgehog video games. I think he looks just like Eggman. JK, who's that chick that just won the PFL championship? Are you talking about Dakota Ditcheva? Beat the blonde girl with the. Oh, that right hand by Cody froze Raphael, and they're actually going to stop the fight. That's it.
Damn!
Wow. Just hit him with that right hand, froze him up, and he dropped like a sack of potatoes. Wow. Good stuff. More Butch. 0 up for 1. Hey, I'm done. I'm done gambling. I lost a lot of money last week. Tyson Fury has game, though. When you get older, personality is a lot more important. Sure. He's a very confident man. Fair enough. I think Tyson Fury's dope. Maybe he does get a contract. Oh, Carmouche. She looks like Faber. You know what? You got me curious. Let's get them side by side. How about we do that? Give me 1 second. Liz Brioche. They just said he looked just like Mike Malott. And I'm like, dog, here, we'll do this. We'll make a little photo here. Let's get them side by side. Now you got me curious. Hold on a second. Good win for Cody. Let's see. Let's get him side by side here. Oh gosh, he just said he's the best fisherman in MMA. Remember that gimmick? Whatever happened to that one? I don't know if you guys remember, like a couple years ago, that was a whole thing. Everyone calling themselves the best fisherman in MMA. All right, there we go. Well, let me get both these pictures up. We'll verify Dr. Pinar's claim. Yeah, you know what? If Carmouche had a butt chin, I would agree with you. But all right, let's see. What do you guys think? You think that Uriah Faber looks like Liz Carmouche? Here, I'll do this. Bam. What do you guys think? Carmouche likes girls. Yeah, she's very butch. Tyson needs to stop calling people sausage. He is a sausage, a very sausage-esque person. Also, I do appreciate when he says Dosser. Did he say he's the best fisherman? Yes. Did Gillespie retire? Yes. Yes. Somebody needs to check on him. I don't know where he's been. Weak ass chin. Would have ate that. Yeah, that was Gillespie, and a bunch of people were like, "I'm the best fisherman in MMA." No, I'm Dirty Dan. What do you guys think? Carmouche looks like Faber. Not even close. Not even close. I put them side by side just for you, Dr. Pinar. And I would say they don't. Guida. Is Faber on the left or right? That's fucking funny as fuck. They could be cousins. I mean, Uriah Faber has a much larger nose. They don't look anything alike. Am I just tripping? Moosh is more masculine than Fabes. I would agree with you. You know, it's just Uriah Faber has those flowing locks. Find a better matching set. That's bullshit. Cheekbones are identical. That is true. Okay, let's see. Let's find a better one. Here I got. This is probably the better one. What do you guys think? I mean, no. You know what? They could be cousins. But nah, they don't look that similar. She's not even close to the same post. Fake news. I'm crying over Fluffy. The MMA gods are just horrible. There's only one god that's great, Helena. But yeah, I mean, why did he pull out? Why did he pull out of the fight? Does anyone know? She could be his dad. You know, I'll concede that they look like they might have came from the same bloodline, but they're definitely not like identical looking in any sense. All right, we got our next fight. Patty McCrory versus Insu Huang. Again, Patty McCrory is the only person I've ever heard of on this card, and I have no idea why. He is minus 275 as the faves. He's injured. What was the injury though? Because I could have been from the same town. Korean Yakuza looking ass, yes. What was the injury? I mean, it doesn't really surprise me. I mean, would you say it was kind of a relatively quick turnaround? Okay, got you. Yeah, Alina was the first person to tell me that he was hurt as well. Oh shit. Goddamn, StreamYard is annoying as fuck today. They look more alike than the Usman brothers. Well, at least they're both the same skin color. I watch everything and I've only ever heard of two fighters on this card. The fact Ninja Ferret didn't get signed, but we had to watch trash 19-year-old Alice Pereira perform is preposterous. The way that the UFC signs people is... it makes absolutely no sense. Hey, you want to fight for however many months tough lasts with some fights that don't go on your record, but you get a little more exposure because people can learn about you from tough and then get a 12-12 contract? Or do you want to fight on Contender Series and get a 12-12 contract? Because if none of those choices work for you, we'll just sign you anyway. Also, if you lose on Contender Series or tough, we'll just sign you anyway. At least it makes a little bit more sense than the way one signs people. Because I've seen motherfuckers fight on one Friday fights for like 3 years, and they still don't get signed to one. You're just like, what? Even worse was all the jerk offs saying she was Alex's sister. These motherfuckers don't know about Aline Pereira. Like, brother, like y'all don't know about Aline Pereira. Just shows me you guys didn't watch Alex fight in Glory. Brendan Allen main event. I sure hope not. Jesus Christ. What is up, Cool Breeze, the homie? How are you doing today? How is RDR versus Allen a main event? Just book RDR against Boars. I agree with you. Yeah, just have him fight Hamza. What the fuck are we doing? Alex Pereira has a very rare condition I call hot dog legs. Unusually round and beef colored legs. Look at her UFC photo in red. Hot dog legs. You know what's weird about Alice is she has like all the intangibles, right? Like she has very long limbs, has fantastic lateral movement, but no jab. Like no way to actually set up the hook she throws. I think she could be something good. But again, she's only 19. And another thing about Alice is she was very patient. And again, too patient, got cooked on the ground. But I think that she actually has some potential. Just because she lost to a vet, I don't think there's any reason to write her off. I think she has a lot of the intangibles that I like to see in a prospect. She just needs to learn to pull the trigger and have some killer instinct, and I think she could be a great fighter. That is the new main event. Okay, interesting. Huh. I'll have to stew on that one. Chilling. Maxing, lamping. Sick. Hope your day was good, my friend. Got 20 on Patty KO. All right, bet. Her legs are too hot doggish. Makes me depressed. Ray Longo saying Aljamain deserves a title shot is insane. Okay, who besides Movzar, who else deserves a title shot more at featherweight, would you say? Because that's the question, right? Like I don't even think I don't think it's insane. I just think that didn't he lose a fight at featherweights to Movzar? Yeah, I mean it's Movzar. I wouldn't say that he's totally undeserving of one. But I wouldn't put him in there. Hooper fights at lightweight. Now there's a handsome Asian man. Yeah, I mean, like again, he's not completely disfigured. It's Evlo over Diego again. I mean, if you don't give it to Lerone, ooh, I forgot about Lerone. I would rather see Lerone get it than Diego again. But damn it, he beat Jean Silva, right? So it's like that's a tough one. Also, I will say that their fight wasn't completely uncompetitive, but Alex won very clearly. So I wouldn't be super pumped for that. But I think Evloev is the most deserving. I'd much rather see Evloev, Lerone than probably Aljo, right? Fuck it, just have him fight Brian Ortega again. All right, round one. Okay, first thing I'm noticing about Huang is my man's he's a little pudgy. He's a little pudgy, but he has already walked down Patty McCrory. Patty McCrory is trying to get his lateral movement going. He's a very big middleweight as well. I like how he intercepted Huang's leg kick with a push kick. Another low kick by Huang. Push kick by Patty. That's all they've thrown. Low kick and a push kick. There's a right hook attempt there by Huang. He gets countered with a right hook coming in, overextended a little bit. Goes for a flying knee to Patty McCrory. It's a little off the mark. Nice right hand by Patty. Low kick by Patty. Man, there's a big height difference in this one. He does have his chin rather high in the air, doesn't he? Also, he has like a karate stance, which is going to leave him open because his right hand is rather low. Yo, what is up, SS Jackson, the homie? How are you doing, man? What were the odds for this? It was basically a pick'em. I think Patty. No, actually, hold on. I have it up on the screen. Oh, sorry. Patty was a minus 275 favorite. Again, these are just what Tapology says. They're not the exact odds on your sports book. But Huang, pretty big underdog. There's that right hand. Patty is also switching stances quite a bit. I'm actually not sure what his. I believe he is orthodox just because he throws that the way he throws that lead right hook like he just did there. I have 3 minutes left on the clock in the first round. There's another low kick for Huang. Both men being very patient. We already did see an instance in which Huang did kind of overextend and got countered. So maybe he's being a little patient. Patty looking for the right moment to counter. And there's that push kick again. I have seen really good ability for him to counter. Under 2.5 on this was like minus 200. Interesting. I think Patty McCrory. I think he had like 3. It was a different fighter. But he's a Cage Warriors guy. I think Cage Warriors is decent. I wouldn't rate it the highest out of the regionals though. I would almost say like guys from Fury seem to do better than guys from Cage Warriors, right? How was the last fight? Terrible. But it ended in a knockout. So that's fun. It was a lot of grappling, and not like the fun scrambly grappling, but just lay and pray. So yeah, it sucked, but we did get a knockout to end our misery. You know who Huang reminds me of? I don't know if you guys remember this guy, but it's Da Unjung. He has the same exact stance as him, but Da Unjung actually had good hands. He was a light heavyweight, never went very far, but he had like good boxing fundamentals. There was a nice right hand by Huang, and now he's back to pressuring Patty. But neither guy is really throwing much to really wow me. I would say Patty's up just based off his countering. The odds for a finish in the last fight was insane. Really? There we go. There was that overextension again. Huang was up against some ropes momentarily, but Patty was unable to capitalize. And now we've got 40 seconds left in the first, and nobody's really landed a strike of much consequence. Oh, there we go. There was that quick check right hook, but nice shot from Huang to counter this time. I like to see these guys go. Oh, there's a nice overhand right by Patty. Huang did a good job of kind of rolling with it. I would like to see these guys go to the body, nice left hook by Patty. They're kind of head hunting. I would like to see one of them go for the body. Another right hook by Patty. Patty's pretty slick. He's got great lateral movement. He's got great countering, and he's in and out of the pocket well. Again, you would expect that because Huang is the much smaller guy. But yeah, Patty 10-9, round 1 for sure. Huang seems like he's sparring. Senko will never bet him unless he wins. I agree. There's not a lot of urgency from him. It is kind of hard for him though because Patty is just playing the counter game, right? So it's kind of hard for him to find his moment against the guy with the longer reach and that is much taller. Patty also was throwing that push kick a lot to open the fight. Not as much through the last 4 minutes, right? Just going for that right hook mostly is what Patty was doing. Haven't seen a jab out of either man as well, which is always concerning to me when a fighter doesn't have a jab. We see that a lot in MMA, but it's kind of glaring here. Like nobody is able to set anything up. And that's why you see Patty just trying to counter every time Huang overextends, which is quite often. Now round 2. There's the first proper kick to the body attempt there by Patty. This is another, kind of boring fight, right? Like we see that. I've seen that happen about 10 times now. Huang tries to throw this big left hook, overextends. Patty counters him. I would like to see Patty just sit down on that one. I think he could catch Huang with it. Huang gets him cornered. Can he do something with it? No, it's the same exact sequence. He gets countered with a right hand. Tries to throw a body kick, but slips. This is kind of weird, right? It's like the same sequence over and over again. Huang overextends. Patty moves out of the pocket with a right hand. But it's like, dude, if he just followed up with a left, Huang's literally like right here. It seems like he could counter him if he just threw a 2 behind that 1. And there it is again. Same exact thing. Huang hasn't been able to adjust. He doesn't have a plan B. Oh, but he did end up landing a big left hook. Finally. Trying to walk him down. Nice little elbow there by Patty. But very slow fight. There's a lot of hand fighting going on. They're trying to like get the timing of each other, but god damn it. This fight is actually starting to piss me off. Not gonna lie. 3:10 left in the second round. Okay, here's the first clinch situation. Almost halfway through the second. Beautiful elbow in the clinch by Patty and kept him in the clinch after he threw it as well. Huang gets out of the clinch. Back to center. Right hook by Patty. Well, this fight sucks. 2 fights in a row. Just been extremely slow. Kind of sparring matches, but at least the last guy had some power. There's a big right hand by Huang. But both of these guys are only throwing single punches at a time. It's just one punch. Nobody has the ability to land a 2. I feel like if they could throw it 2, they're middleweights. Like they gotta have some power, right? Like Huang, bro, you can't have tats like that go into a cage and not, throw down. Like, what is this? What are we watching? It's a left hand by Patty. Single shots over and over again. Come on, boys. Come on, Patty. Hey, you got a fight. Amateur hour. You know what this reminds me of? This is obviously very low level. This fight is good, though, because I remember when I first started watching MMA and boxing, things would happen so fast that I was kind of like not able to understand who was winning the rounds like all the time, right, in close fights. But when you watch lower level stuff, you can kind of see like, okay, I see why what this guy did in that fight in the UFC at a high level. I can appreciate it more because seeing a fight like this, you're like, and these guys can't do that, right? No, I'm kind of just speaking about when I first started watching the sport. It was good to see slower, low level stuff because I feel like if you just watch high level shit all the time, um, you're not going to appreciate everything they're doing, right? I'm not saying this is a good fight. I'm just mostly just trying to find something to talk about. But I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Like, okay, got you. Like, you kind of go, okay, like, well, these guys are only able to land one punch at a time. So when you see somebody able to land like a 5-punch combination, you're like, oh shit, that's crazy. That's actually hard to do. This is a stinker already killed the parlay. Gotta let them hands go. Ain't no one getting a contract like this. I agree. I expected Yakuza to be a killer. I was scared for Patty when I saw the tats. That's what I'm saying. You can have tats like that. Put on a fight like this. Huang some ass. He has no plan B. It reminds me of Joe Pfeiffer, where he's just like, okay, walk him down, right hand. Oh shit, that didn't work. Now what do I do? Huang is drying Senko up. Yeah, I can see some sand starting to form in the apex. It's about to look like the Sahara. Okay, third round. And Huang is down 2 rounds. Patty's just been able to land, right? All the counter shots. There's another right hand. I would just like to see Patty go for a 2. Pay-per-view October 4th, the next card in Perth. It kind of sucks. Is that a pay-per-view? No way. That card is not pay-per-view name value level, if you ask me. But I feel like we say that more often than not. You know what? I think the fan base was collectively complaining about the level of cards for a good stretch. But you got to admit the UFC has been on fire the last 5 to 3 months. So I'm not surprised that the card level is dropping again. It seems to be like that, right? They kind of stack a few cards in the summer and heading into the summer, and then it kind of starts falling off a cliff. And then we get the MSG card, right? In November. That's just how the UFC operates. So like we got to draw them in the summer, lull them to sleep until December. Or is it November they go to? MSG, it is November. Nice left hand there by Huang. There it is again. Sneaky left hook. Oh, nice left by Patty, though. Kind of rocked Huang. Huang is so amateur. Let me see what did this fucking guy, what promotion did this guy fight in? Oops. Oh god, now this shit's gonna fucking. There's a 1-2 by Patty, finally. I want to see. You know what? I've been big up in okay, Road FC, he was a champ. He's a Road FC guy, which is fucking awesome. And he knocked out a lot of people. His last 2 fights were decisions, though. I will say that I would say the lower weight guys from Korea are impressing me a lot this year. It doesn't surprise me that a middleweight would not be looking that great. Dana looks so bored at the Crawford fight. It's because he was. I heard some rumor. Oh, there's an uppercut by Huang. That was nice. Oh my god, he waited too long to throw. He had the distance. Had him right in the position he wanted. There's some rumors that I heard that Dana and Turkey do not like each other. I think the bromance with Turkey is over. Yeah. Oh, nice right hook by Huang. They're turning it up a little bit here in the last 2 minutes of this fight. And now a takedown from Patty. All right. There you go. The last place he fought was a Squid Game because he's a front man. of a K-pop band. Well, only guy I heard of was Patty McCrory, and he is a huge disappointment. This fight sucks ass. Yes, and so did the last one. So maybe my theory about Contender Series being good in the middle is just complete nonsense. No contract, yes. Well, there you go. Dana would like to see you guys develop a bit more. Don't even sit on the stool, gang. For reasons no one understands, Dana only likes the Nelk boys. Well, I think Dana wants to be hip with the young people. You know? You don't even get a stool. Patty McCrory is bleeding quite a bit. All right, end of the fight. That's all Patty McCrory. I hope Dana does not sign this guy. Well, 2 duds in a row. At least that last fight ended in a finish, right? 1 out of 10 fight. Well, I would say it's still a better fight than Rose Carla 2, right after a 2.5 out of 10 fight. Still a better fight than Rose Carla 2. That is the worst fight I've ever seen in my life. At least Francis Ngannou versus Derek Lewis, like, you thought maybe something would happen the whole time you watched it. But like Rose Carla 2, you're like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen here. Like, this is just terrible. One of my favorite terrible fights, though, my favorite terrible fight of all time is Yoel versus Izzy. My favorite terrible fight. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Okay, we're getting the decision announced. Oh, I have to look up what you said in Spanish. $3.27 for Patty. that's how you say that in Spanish. That's hilarious. All right, there you go. Yes, Yoel versus Izzy is the funniest fight of all time. Hilarious. Yoel just does this, and Izzy's just on the outside throwing leg kicks. And Yoel would just stand, like literally stand there. Izzy would do a full circle around him, throwing leg kicks from all angles. Green Zombie was in the guy's corner, dude. You learned nothing from the zombie. You see the zombie's face, dude? He was just like, what am I doing? What am I doing in my life? I could be in South Korea. I could be in Seoul right now at a club hitting on K-pop chicks. And then they walked him out opposite of Dana. Ooh. Dana's disgusted by him. Don't have this man near me, my vicinity. Yeah, and then Yoel throws that big overhand right at Izzy. And Izzy just does this, just like blinks faster than any human being I've ever seen for like a good minute. And then they interview Yoel. And he's like, Truck star. He's a truck star. I'm a fighter. This guy's a track star. He's like, get this motherfucker out of the building. Yes. Pat A. McCrory. Oh, I gotta hear his accent. All right, yeah. This guy's Irish. Ooh, he's very Irish. What is up, Mr. England? Jew dude. Did TNK send a raid? I hope not. All the Brits will be coming over here. Yeah, I got a haircut, dog. Yeah, but I'm not Jewish, so sorry. Dana thinking my wife hits harder than McCrory. Great reference. I like how a lot of people just forgot that Dana slapped his wife. Send this dude back to Hogwarts. Yeah, with this guy, Mr. England. Oh, you care? All right, bet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fucking A. Fucking Mr. Enoch. You know, people keep vouching for you. They're like, you know what? No, he's a good dude. He's funny. But you know what? I just don't see it. I haven't seen anything positive from you yet. Yeah, I've said a couple funny things in TNK's chat, but Dana's 1-0 in open gender power slap. Yes, he's the intergender power slap champion. The next title contender for him will be Stamp Fairtex, because you know for a fact they want Stamp to hold that title someday. She won a fight in MMA, kickboxing, Muay Thai. The only place for her to go would be fighting Rod Tang. Oh God, I think TNK definitely sent a raid because I have 20 people in here. Yes, Bosh. Did you end your stream? I was gonna go back in there. Bosh, mates. What are all you Yankee doodles doing? We're watching Contender Series. Gabby Garcia would sleep Dana. Oh, dude, sub him really quick, right? Bedtime mates. Okay, well, great show today. Have a good rest, my friend. And we'll probably see you tomorrow if you're going live. Okay, we do have our next two fighters about to walk out. Get the slaps on? The slaps. What? It'll be Tommy Gant. Two Americans. Sorry, all you British people. Let's check out Tommy Gant. He's 10-0. Let's see. Where did he fight? Fight for It? Reality fighting. I've heard of that. North Iowa fights 20. This guy is like making the rounds on fucking just random MMA promotions. Don't notice anybody that I've ever seen in his record. He does have one no contest. Interesting. But a lot of KOs and subs. Let's see. Only one decision win in 10 fights. Let's check out Adam Livingston. He has a cool nickname. It's Bomb. A little bit too intense there on the promo, but he's 6-0. Okay, LFA, CFFC, and Flex Fight. I've never heard of that ever. Let's see. He's got one decision as well in a sub. So lots of finishes for these guys. Hopefully the fucking card picks up because damn, this shit sucks. Jin Carey is here because he needs to finish off knocking one out. Wow, that's very graphic. But $40 on a Grant KO. Just heard he's a wrestler. He has a lot of finishes. So both these guys only have one decision, but again, they're burgeoning yet in their MMA career. Flex Fight? Damn, I haven't even heard of this. Flex Fight? Sounds very random. But his last fight was an LFA. So put on the power slap. No, we don't watch fucking power slap around here, Billy. All right. I don't know what you fucking weirdos watch in the UK, but we don't watch power slap. All right, Billy. Sorry, mate. I'd rather bang my head against the wall than watch fucking Power Slap. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a water. Give me 1 second. We do have our walkouts happening now. Okay. You're watching nothing. You said you had MMA on. Yeah, so that's what I do on my channel. We do a lot of fight companions. So basically, like my audience is watching the fights, and we're just kind of all hanging out while I kind of commentate it. If I was to actually show the fights on the screen, then like the stream would get shut down, and I would basically get a strike. So I actually can't show the fights. Okay, fair enough. In it. Yes, in it. Okay, we do have Livingston in the cage now. He lets out a Ric Flair woo. Said he has a CFFC Muay Thai title. Did I hear that right? Make a new one. Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah, I have barely any subscribers. Good point. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I would get a channel strike. So yeah. I don't know if you know how YouTube works, Billy, but you can't just like show copyrighted material on screen. It doesn't really work that way. Or else everybody would be doing it all the time. Okay, now we have Tommy walking out. Let's to boost my subs. No. I'm okay. Thank you though. Thank you for the offer. The secondhand offer. The third party offer from Let's. Okay. Yeah, sure. Again, there's not a lot of them though, so if the chat was going like crazy, then that would be a different story. He's gang. Does that mean he's a rapper? All right, round one. $14 fights in 1 year. Goddamn. Seriously? For which guy? Yeah, no worries, man. All right, here. Immediately, Gant goes for the clinch. They're definitely battling for position here in the clinch. But you do see Gant. Was that oil check? Oh my god. He's trying to go. He has the body lock, trying to go for a trip. But Livingston clearly grabbed the cage there. Is that illegal? Can you grab that little pad there? Some knees by Gant. He's really struggling to get this takedown through the first minute of the first round. Some knees there. I mean, wow. We got 3 fights, and they're all very slow to start out. Nice reversal by Livingston, but he gets put right back to the cage. There we go. There's a takedown, but grabbing the cage again was Gant. I said 25 fights, all knockouts. Did you hear that from him? That sounds like something he would say. Okay, still. I mean, Gant has had Livingston pressed up against the cage majority of this round. 320 left. Herb just letting fighters do what they want. Yeah, I agree. Oh shit! Took him down finally in the mount. Does Angelina Jolie have tattoos like that? All right, good job by Livingston to get out of the mount. And he's back up to his feet. Damn. Not a good look for Gant. Got him down, got the mount. Livingston already popped back up, though. There's a nice shot off the clinch, but he goes right back for the double leg. Oh, big takedown, and he slammed Livingston on his head. Kind of spiked him. If I fight, give me her. I'm going to cheat the whole time. Oh, God. Big facts. Eye poke, dick kick, cage grab to start the fight out. And now a guillotine attempt here by Gant. I think he's got it. He's about to tap. Oh, there it is. There is the tap from Livingston. Very quick submission for Gant.
Damn!
Beautiful, beautiful. Take it easy, Billy. Have a good one. All right, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Have a good one, you blokes. You guys got to get some sleep. It's like late as shit over there. I do like that Gant had a clear game plan, exploited a weakness in Livingston's game. I knew it. People watching at a bar is usually a jinx. Oh, did Livingston have the fucking whole town lined up and watching at a bar? Ass fight again. What are these matchups? At least we got a quick finish. I mean, you always like to see that, right? Oh, and he fucking put him right on his head on that takedown. Jeez. Also, that guillotine wasn't really even in the proper position, but was still able to pull it off. So that's nice. We didn't even get to see. Did Adam even throw a punch? He had the whole the whole damn town. Never works out. What was that last guy? I think it was that there was a one guy where like they had the whole drive-in theater rented out. They were watching his fight. I'm not mad at that. I don't even think Livingston looks super weak. Did he even throw a punch? Is the question. Watch Dana bring this fuck back, like on the last card of the Contender Series. Just a strike, go up against a striker, and the guy takes him down too and submits him. All right, there we go. 3 fights down already in an hour. So, how many more? Just 2 more. Holy shit. Hey, at least the card's been quick. The next fight is a guy from Poland versus a guy from Brazil. Grabbed the cage 3 times and still got subbed, right? At least Dana White looks happy. Let's check out these guys. Muhammad Ali. From Brazil. Where is he from in Brazil? It doesn't say. Shogun fights. Is that Shogun's promotion? He beat Jared Gooden in Shogun fights. Not bad. By decision. His 2 fights before that were both knockouts. Sorry, his 3 fights before that were all knockouts. 2 by head kick as well. I mean, it's nice to see that he does have a win over a former UFC fighter. Only 4 fights deep in his career. Iwo, God, how do you say this fucking guy's name? Barian Uski. Okay. Was he a KSW guy? No, Babylon MMA. I have heard of Babylon before. 2 subs, 3 knockouts. Beautiful. No, it's not Shogun's promotion, but it's just called Shogun promotion. Shogun fights. That's kind of sick, not gonna lie. Have you heard of Babylon, Alina? Is that promotion any good? I've never seen anyone cover it, but I have heard of it before. I think it's been around a little while, right? Let's see. Their 54th event is coming up next Saturday. Interesting. Muhammad Ali, this guy. What the fuck? Okay. What do you mean? Oh, what did you do? What did you do? Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. You timed out Ben for 10 seconds. No, that was you, my friend. Um, yeah, it's not good. What the fuck? Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta fix this. Um, yeah, it was just 10 seconds, but like, you gotta be careful with that, man. Are you saying it's your YouTube app or your finger slip? Your answer will determine if your wrench gets taken away. You think has a better chance to win, Alex or Corey? Yeah, I'm gonna let him on. I just have to. I need Mr. C's answer. If he's saying that his fingers like slipped, then that's one thing. But if he's telling me his YouTube app just like is banning people, then that's like not good at all. It happens all the time. Okay, fair enough. If you need to send me a link to something, you might as well just send it in the Discord. So that's weird. That happens all the time. All right. Jesus Christ. Oh God. I have YouTube in my pocket, and it. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Just got to close your phone. Um, sorry about that, Ben. God damn it. This guy's had a bit of the Brazilian secret juice. I think so. The secret juice. How do I even do this? God damn it. Can I just do it from the chat? Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That is a decent excuse, my friend. Well, it's with a heavy heart. Oh my god, how do I even fucking do this guy? Where is fucking Big Red? He's a family man. He's got other priorities. YouTube Premium is not on the top of the list. I imagine. God damn it, I don't even know how to do this. Oh god. By the way, thank you to Notes and Ben for becoming members today. Really appreciate you guys. Shout out to you guys. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Permissions. There we go. Okay, bam. So with a heavy heart. All right. We have a special guest. Big Red, what's going on? Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. You could have just had me. You should have just had me come on and do my gesture shit, and you could have troubleshot the entire time.
I was waiting for you to come on.
I was here the whole time.
No, you weren't. I checked.
I lied.
Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, no worries, dude. I
I
appreciate
have watched the entire event, by the way. I have watched every fight, everything.
Cool. What do you think about the event so far?
No, if they gave somebody a contract in that last fight, I would be. That'd be a criminal. That was terrible. That most recent fight with the Patty McCrory, no. Yeah, I can't give anybody a contract there. Nobody had a killer or anything. I loved that guy that got the finish though.
Which the last fight, or
The fight before, the second fight. I think it was the second fight. The one where
no, Patty
it's
McCrory
not the
was
Canadian.
second
Yeah,
fight.
not the Canadian. Yeah, I think the Canadian guy that just fought.
No, the last two fight was Americans. That you're talking about the first fight.
Yeah, the first fight. I like that guy.
Oh, Alina says
I think
I
he was
can't see his
versatile.
Contender Series sweatshirt. I call cap. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Yeah, I got my sweatshirt on. I'm at the park, by the way. I just knew I was gonna bitch that I was driving and shit.
Euphoric Note says Feliz cumpleaños. Which means
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I think that. Wait, so was that happy birthday? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm 30, so I died today and I'm a fossil. Fucking no youth. Nobody's gonna like me on any apps, on no dating apps. Not that I use them.
I heard that your dating life changes after 30. Just
yeah.
People
just start talking to you, acting like I'm a sugar
drops.
daddy. Yeah, they only think that you're a sugar
Right.
daddy or some shit. Now I'm gonna start getting messages like, hey, like, and I'm be like fucking pissed.
Oh my god, a knockout! Oh my god! Big time KO from the Polish guy.
Damn!
I took him. Let's go. Yes,
Protest.
huge.
Like a rep.
Come on.
You know you watch the fucking fight.
I'm watching him now.
Oh,
I'm
all right, hurry up. Park and hurry up because are you even home right now? Anyway, Jesus Christ. I didn't even see the shot. And now we can't hear Big Red because he switched to watching the fights on his phone. Oh, it was just a
You couldn't
slick
hear me
right
that whole
hand.
time.
You're in the parking garage. I can't hear you. Happy birthday and my condolences on the loss to Crawford. You're still a legend. Nice.
Chat comment. I've gotten along.
Comment of the day. Comment of the day. Mr. C.
Yeah, you can hear me now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fantastic work. That was probably my favorite that I've heard in a long time. I don't know if he was on here when I was talking about what happens when I go to like Mexico and stuff, but that's exactly what happens. Everybody calls me Canelo. I was in when I went to the Apex, it was the weekend that Canelo fought Triple G, and
Okay.
I every single time that I passed like a table, in like my hotel or like just any casino in general, I like that was from people that came from Mexico that were like there for the fight. I would just hear behind me, they'd be like, "Hey Canelo, what are you doing? The fight is almost ready to begin." And I'm like,
Wasn't
"What?"
that fight in Vegas?
Yeah, it was. And so everyone was like, "You're supposed to be in the locker room." I'm like, thanks, man."
Good shit, Mr. C. Lena asks what you are doing for your birthday.
This shit. I mean, I worked today, kind of. I kind of worked today a little bit, and then I sent my whole team home when I got annoyed with it, and so everybody got a birthday. They went like at 1 o'clock.
Opa. Good shit.
Yeah, I mean, I just made a bunch of money on that Polish guy. I knew he was gonna win.
Sick. Good shit.
I
Yeah.
just like, I don't
I'm gonna
know I don't know why. I just thought that the other dude had no experience. 3-0, no
Yeah,
experience.
his name is Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali, the grappler, whose entire tableology like record was grappling.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, actually, it was my exact thing was that I didn't think he had any. Like, the other guy was a knockout guy, and the other guy was the Muhammad Ali was 3-0. Clearly didn't have enough in ring experience to like take away the possibility of a big shot landing. But and plus 250 odds is crazy for somebody 3-0.
Sure. Felipe, or sorry, the next
I'm about
fighter.
to be on camera. I'm going up the elevator right now. I'm gonna be on camera in 1 second.
Okay. Maxon Lee from Brazil. He's 9-0. He had 2 fights in LFA, which he won by a knee and a darce. Good shit. Before that, he fought in a bunch of promotions I've never heard of in my life. Avalanche Fight Championship. That actually sounds cool as shit. For I think this guy's name is Hector. Hetcher.
No,
He's 31 from
you
Spain.
can't. You're memeing, right?
No, his name is Hetcher.
Hetcher.
Yeah, I think it might be Hector. No, it wouldn't be Hector. Hetcher from Spain. He fought in WoW, which I heard is Ilya Taporio's promotion.
Is that real?
Yeah, but then I don't know because they've done a lot of events, so I don't know if it's Ilya Taporio's promotion. That's just what Isha told me. He fought in War, which I've heard of. Let's see, FCR I've heard of as well. Fight Club Rush, but anyway, he has one loss.
That's Isha's promotion.
He has one loss via round 1 ground and pound. All his other fights are either by submission or knockout, but he has 3 decision wins on his record. So it seems like this guy's a finisher, more experienced than Maxon Lee, and this is a pick'em. Simplify the questions. He hardly speaks English. Right. All right, holy shit. Hour and a half into the stream, and we're already at our main event. Isn't there usually 6 fights on Contender and not 5?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up? he's gone. Idaho, are you drunk? It's always 5. Oh, okay, bet. It just seems like this card has went very quickly. No, I'm never drunk. I haven't been drunk in quite a while. Oh, here he is again. What up?
I'm in my bag now, player. I got my glasses on now.
The signature big red glasses.
Yeah, so you're just breaking down the fights. I got Max and Lee.
Okay.
The reason being is, yeah, one, Brazilians always seem to. I mean, yeah, we just watched the Brazilian get wiped out. I'm pretty sure. So, but I like his reach and his height. He's 6'1" at 135 pounds. He's not too young. I never really like going for the super young guys unless they have like a vast like bevy of experience. But he has 9 fights and he's fights in LFA. I'm always biased towards thinking that LFA experience is like just objectively
You know,
good.
I was talking about that earlier with Patty McCrory. I rate Fury FC experience over Cage Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like Fury has a really good thing going on down there in Texas.
Well, that to your point, they have the guys from Fury have had some pretty good experience actually. I mean, pretty good success on Dana White Contender Series in the past.
Yeah, I think they match them
so
up well.
Octagon people.
There's always really
Octagon
good fights
people
on Fury, like competitive fights.
Dude, it's crazy how far Cage Warriors has fallen from its glory.
I think that Cage Warriors, because like, isn't there like one manager who is like the feeder guy? He's like the main point of contact, and he's like manages all of the guys that come from Cage Warriors. And doesn't he like own Cage Warriors as well?
Isha was saying something to me about that. I don't know if he just had flash in the pan big success with the just like Connor going through there, Patty went through there. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Didn't Tom Aspinall went through there? But like, I don't know. When's the last time when's the last person besides like when's the last time that you thought of Cage Warriors the number 1 feeder promotion to the UFC? Because that was the number 1 feeder promotion to the UFC for a time. Which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of felt like it was always LFA personally.
It never used to be LFA.
Now, because LFA used to be RFA, right? And then they merged. Would you say that it kind of happened after that, or
LFA became the top, like the most reputable and like biggest feeder to the UFC? I'd say maybe starting around 3 years ago, maybe like sometime in that 12 month span. But before that, Cage Warriors was always thought of as like the place. Like when Connor came from there, it was.
point.
Connor came from there. They were huge. I mean, they have fallen by the wayside. I mean, we're talking Cage War. You came from Cage Warriors, and that came with the same level of like pedigree almost that like people would give to Ryzen, which is crazy. This was like that was back in like 2017, 2016. Now Cage Warriors is just another promotion, just one of the ones.
What I was trying to say is like I think they've kind of become that one guy has become like a main point of contact, and I think that that's kind of
pigeonholed. It's like
yes,
yeah.
Like the quality is
bottleneck.
It's like, oh, this guy has a following. Let's match him up easily and let's give him some easier fights and then get him.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's it. They don't have this vast depth of talent coming through there. Where like the guy. Remember the guy Connor knocked out? His name was Ivan Baranch. Yeah. That guy.
I thought that was a boxer.
No, not him.
That is a boxer.
Ivan. No, his name was Ivan. Burchinger. You look it up.
Yeah, Buchinger.
Yeah, Bushinger. Yeah, that guy was 19-3 going into that fight. Like big, he himself was a big time like potential prospect, and they had just had more depth. Now, if you win, you get the belt in Cage Warriors. Like you might be like the star, but you're not fighting against a bunch of like super talented people. So I think that they moved to a model where like they get a star, they walk them through their promotion. There's not a lot of talent there. That person gets a big head, and then they come into the UFC. And I think we've seen several Cage Warrior champions come into the Dana White Contender
Jordan
Series and
Vucenic.
get knocked out.
Jordan Vucenic.
Like
By the way,
Cage,
Mr.
yeah,
C
yeah.
says that the Spanish guy's name is pronounced like a chair. All right, bet. Alina says I love Cage Warriors, but the talent has been up and down lately.
Yeah, and I think that
The
guy.
guy that I'm thinking of, his
Yeah,
name is Graham Boylan. He
yeah.
decides for all of them. Okay, got you.
Yeah, I feel like they focus on like they get their guys that are talented. They focus on that so much and like getting those people through to the UFC, and they just let the rest of the promotion kind of like the second
Hold on.
layers of talent just
Ian
be.
Gary's a Cage Warriors guy, right?
Yeah, but this is exactly my point. Like you'll get like you focus on just the stars and you don't fill out the rest of the division. There's nobody else. They're not getting the type of like
I mean, I think Ian
experience.
Gary is probably the best thing to come out of that promotion.
Patty Pimblett.
I was gonna say since Patty.
Yeah, since Patty. But so
And I've been really doubting Patty's abilities for a long time, but I think that he's kind of making all of us kind of come around to like he is legit.
yeah, well, you need to if you're gonna really make like a substantial dent in being like the top feeder promotion, you need to have talent around that they're gonna fight so that they get the kind of experience in the ring against that level of talent. Like they might get some stars, sure, but you're not feeding a lot of fighters in that way. You're just feeding your best few in.
Sure. Okay. A chair is in the cage. Just waiting for Maxon. That's a pretty sick name, not gonna lie.
Maxon is cool.
Chilling out, Maxon, relaxing, all cool and all.
Okay, no, it's not
B-ball.
cool.
That's cool.
No, it's not cool. I guess he could be Smaxon
Wait a
if he's
second.
gonna do that since he's
Hold on,
if you're gonna
hold
do
on.
that.
Are you telling me that you don't like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
So because Will Smith slapped Chris, why am I having a hard time?
Chris Rock.
Yeah. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I was gonna say Chris Tucker, but I was like, that's definitely not him.
Racist.
You're saying since then you don't like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a great show.
I'm saying that I don't like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air because Will Smith smacked Chris Rock.
Oh, okay. All right. That's weird. Weird reason, but all right. I respect it. Sosa is a lock, says Dirty Hippo. Ooh. Going head to head with Big Red here.
No, oh wait, no, you're right. Wait, his name is Smacksum?
No, it's Maxim.
Smacksum Lee?
Yeah, Maxim.
Yeah, Smacksum. That's cool.
Maxanus over Maximus. All right.
Maxim Smacksum, let's go.
I thought it was Maxin, but it's Maxim.
It's gonna be Maxim Smacksum inside of one round. Let's go.
Ooh. Gianni is betting on Maxim. Oh, Big Red. I think you might be cooked here, buddy.
Fuck. Gianni the Bleak? The Gianni the Geek? He's gonna be on my team? Absolutely not.
This dude is ripped, though. I was like, he's huge, but then Sosa was like sitting down. I was like, Jesus Christ, what's up with the height difference here?
That's why I took. That was my one point that I made. I was like 6'1", 135.
Yeah, what's his name was sitting down. I was like, oh, bet it all on Sosa. Oh gosh,
has Taporia like accidentally bumped into Hetcher before? Because if he has and he's just sprinkled a little bit of that dust onto him, it could be a wrap for me.
All right,
no, he's not the same cloth. I'm telling you. Oh, he's built like Fundora.
Went for a right hand and he that allowed him to get the space to clinch him up, took him down immediately, and now he's in side control. Lee is trying to kind of scramble out, but
you know what I don't like? You're ahead of me by like 5 seconds. What time are you got on there?
for 22.
Pause for 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
Yeah.
420, 419, 418.
Go. Yep, perfect. We're on page. You know what I don't like immediately? Sosa might have that James Vick build, that like wacky waving
Ooh.
inflatable arm flailing tube man knockout thing to him.
Don't doubt my boy Sosa. What happened to Gianni the Greek's lips? Botox comes.
The bleach on his
Rip that bong. Rip that bong red, says Dr. Pinar.
It's not weed, it's tobacco.
I tried to tell y'all.
It's the bleach that's on Gianni the Greek's veneers.
Oh, he's kind of ragdolling Sosa here. Lee is kind of being ragdolled by Sosa. Oh my God, you see that step and elbow? That was beautiful on the with the body lock.
I'm gonna say Maxim's got the James Vick's build. I keep thinking that his last name is Sosa. It's probably kind of racist to me.
Yeah, it's because you listen to Chief Keef all the time.
Yeah, no, I see that wouldn't be the reason at all, because neither of them have dreads. Oh, he's got his arm locked behind his back. He's got wrist control behind his back. Look at that.
Yeah, but both of his hands are tied up.
Yeah, no, I'm saying his left arm has got his left arm trapped behind his back. Look at that.
Yeah, he's landing needs the quad. 3 minutes left in the first round.
He's got nothing to block up there if he throws his right hand. Because he's got his left. Yeah, you see that? He's got his left arm behind his back, locking up his right hand.
He's trying to go for a trip here, but
I lost it. That was interesting.
Very interesting. All right, a lot of clinching going on. What is this, PFL?
Is that the PFL dig clinching?
Mm-hmm. A lot of clinching in PFL.
Oh,
okay. There's a left hook chasing Lee down. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Lee
what the hell is that?
Oh, but a guillotine! Oh, a clean guillotine!
Shit!
Too.
That's tight. That's tight. Does he have the composure to get out of this here?
Joe Rogan, that's tight. That's tight. He's gonna tap. Oh, never mind.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna. Yeah. He's see if he has the composure.
Good. He has enough air here. He has enough space
for now. But you have to sit. You can't sit like that for forever.
He's fine, says Dirty Hippo. I think he's fine. But that was a quick.
Yeah. Now that he's got his shoulder pinned against his chin. That's gonna kill his ability to really make that tight. Eventually, it's gonna be a game of attrition with his arms.
That was a quick latch up on that though. That was impressive.
Well, it's a good recovery from that stupid Chris Wyman spinning wheel kick.
Sure.
He could have ended up like that against the Rock he did in the Rockhold fight. Fucking dumb. Yeah.
He's still in that same position. I wonder.
Yeah, but he's not gonna have the arm strength to really continue this. There's no way. He doesn't have the tightness in the grip.
I wonder how he's gonna change this up though, because he did let go of the body triangle.
Yep. If you have a guillotine, but you can stack the guy and get your shoulder pressed against their chin, the guy who's on his, who's applying it, that really takes a lot out of the grip.
Nice ground pound from Sosa. He's gonna try. I think he's gonna try to move into mount. No, he lands a sick elbow. Not the most devastating ground and pound, but certainly good angles for the ground pound.
Oh,
another elbow.
If he's gonna try to get his arm trapped in and try to do he's not gonna get anything with it in time, but. You see, Lee didn't really have a ton of instinct for it. It's kind of concerning. He was going to go for a crucifix, and Lee kind of just was giving that up. I mean, he's a striker, right? But he's got like I think he's like even like submissions and striking, but clearly the grappling advantage is with Sosa right now.
Dr. Pinar says,
Clearly.
I ain't about this stick bug ghoul.
Dude, you get up after finally getting fucking to your feet, and then you throw a wheel kick like that from distance. What the hell is that? Are you playing UFC 5?
Hell yeah. Just like Max Holloway. That's where he learned all his striking.
Of all the times to do that, that's not it. Maybe like get a jab in there. Maybe fucking like get some bearings.
Definitely a Sosa round one.
Oh yeah. Thanks for the input. I don't think anybody was on the same page there, but now that you're mentioning it, I think Sosa probably did win the round. Good point.
Sure. So Sosa got this in the bag. Would you say that's because he's wrestling with Jimmy?
Wrestle with Jimmy.
All right, round two.
Maybe throw a jab.
Front kick
Oh,
was Lee.
I like the front kick. Maybe throw a jab in there. Maybe like some fundamental striking before we start doing
All about the
shit.
fundamentals. Nice low
Yeah,
kick.
there you go. It's fucking leg kick.
He's just fucking walking this guy down. I mean, the clinch. Maybe he's like, fuck it. I'm just going to wrestle this big giant fuck. Oh, nice left hooks. Charles Oliveira via Michael Chandler.
His exit
right
out
there.
is very nonchalant. He's not even keeping his guard up as he's exiting out. He just like
Going for that takedown again. Nice knee to the head. That was sweet. I like this guy Sosa. He's got
this guy
offense
Sosa's
everywhere.
good. I think he's good, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Going for that trip takedown, gets it.
They sprawl out.
Lee right back into his feet. Knee on the way out. From a spinning back elbow.
Stop doing this shit. This guy is so infuriating. Doing a spinning back elbow. You just got up. You just got out of the clinch.
Flying knee attempt too. Oh, nice teep kick there. Sneaky one.
You know what these two's builds is giving me a big reminder of is the Jai Herbert versus Ilya fight.
Oh, right.
Yeah. If see Lee, let's see Lee gets a big head kick, drops him, and then Sosa finishes him with a big overhand, right?
Okay, going for like a ninja choke there, but momentarily. Nice jab, or just a straight left from Sosa off the clinch.
Oh my god, dude!
Big hooks at Lee up against the cage.
Yeah, this Sosa guy is talented. I think he's one of the more talented guys we've seen so far. He's digging to the
like
body.
how he's got offense everywhere.
Yeah, well, he's versatile. He's throwing. He's mixing shit up. He's digging to the body. He's responsible with the striking. Yeah, he gets in. He doesn't sit on the center line. He's been doing really good. I mean, his grappling's clearly good too.
If that low kick was Sosa, there's that front kick again by Lee.
His one disadvantage is at this weight class, he's very at size. You know, he's like his reach is he doesn't have a lot of reach.
Would you say
super
he looks a little slow too? Like the hand speed isn't there.
Yeah, I think he's a great like student of the game. But not super athletically gifted. Sure. Like not fast switch, but he's disciplined.
Sure.
Yeah, I like this guy.
2 minutes left in the second. Oh, nice uppercut by Lee, but not a lot of power behind it. Also, not setting it up with anything either. And he's clinched again. Sosa's going to go for that body lock trip takedown again, I think.
Dr. Piener, I got to agree. He's a handsome dude.
We were having a whole conversation earlier about like the handsomeness level of MMA fighter, like dude MMA fighters.
I mean, I always say Drew Dober's a hunk, but that's just me.
He's a Chad for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to go for that guillotine again is Sosa, but
Alan Joban was a good looking dude,
but Sosa was hip to it. Oh, now spinning back elbow attempt by Sosa.
Yeah, okay, that's when you can throw that. Then it's fine.
And then Lee just throws a blind Spinning back kick again.
He's throwing more spinning shit than not spinning shit. Let's see his jab count. God damn it. This guy's all skull and bones and fucking elbows. And that's
All
it.
flash, no fundamentals.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice shot to the body there by Sosa. He's sitting down on his punches now. 35 seconds left in the second.
Yeah, he has nothing. He hasn't gotten anything to respect, really.
Sure. 37-16 is the strike count for Sosa. Oh, beautiful elbow and a left hook off of the
I
clinch.
hate how Maxim Lee exits the pocket. He keeps his hands completely by his side. He thinks he's getting more distance, and he thinks that like Sosa's not going to see him just like slipping out to the side.
Listen.
He keeps getting caught.
Maxim was cursed the minute Gianni said bet on him.
I know. That's why I said fuck. But it's fine. I hit a $60 parlay for $5 on this event already. I'm good money.
If I ever get in a Dana White Contender Series and lose, I just hope someone calls me handsome. Oh yeah, big facts.
Well, he's gonna win and get called handsome. We're certainly not calling Maxim handsome. That's not doing it for me.
Canelo taught us all that we don't need to jab. Canelo.
Yeah.
Everyone's cooking Canelo. Rightfully so.
I don't know how is this? What's his corner? Is his corner like, hey, yeah, okay? At least they're yelling at him. That's all I wanted to see. Like, it's ridiculous. It's not even like these spinning strikes are showing the ability to knock him out. Like they're thrown in a panic. They're not being thrown with this like vigor. It's not like he's getting close on them. He's whiffing by a fucking mile. He refuses to throw a jab. You haven't seen him throw. He hasn't thrown a single 1-2. He gave up kicking at the legs before he even got started. He keeps getting clinched up, and the guy keeps sitting down on his punches. Maybe fucking throw a leg kick. Maybe that. Maybe throw a teep kick to the body to keep him at distance. If he tries to go for a clinch, throw a knee to the body. It's nothing. He just.
Oh wow! Shot for the takedown immediately and picks him up, dumps him. Beautiful by Sosa, but Lee right back up to his feet.
The way, and then watch if he exits the pocket this way. Remember how Edson Barbosa got knocked out by Justin Gaethje? Just trying to slip to the outside. Yeah, that's exactly how Maxim could get knocked out in this fight. The way he leaves his pocket is on these clinches is so irresponsible.
There's a left off the clinch from Sosa. 4:15 left in the third. The question I have is if Sosa doesn't get a finish, will Dana sign him?
Dude, I just think he looks good. I mean,
same.
He looks really good. He's dominant. He's not like it's not like he's resting on his laurels. He's like putting a lot of pressure on.
He's 30 though, Big Red. Remember, Dana doesn't sign guys that are 30, but he has them fight on the card.
Did he sign that 36-year-old?
I know. I'm just fucking. He just says that every single time. Well, I don't sign 30-year-olds, but I have them fight on the show for no reason apparently. But I'll sign.
Yeah, I don't know what his end goal is for trying to hammer that point home.
Spamming spinning back elbows like Joel Silva, not jabbing like Canelo. This guy has got what it takes.
This is not. It's a neck crank.
Oh, he looked like he was about to tap. Oh, but it would
have been a like let it happen kind of get me out of here tap for sure because he didn't really. It was not even enough of a big arm. Yeah, I was gonna say if he did tap it, he didn't. That's
There we go.
That's a neck crank. That could be worse. No. Well, he did a good job getting down
on the side. I don't think he's
gonna get it. No, he should. I think Sosa should get his foot over and just take full mount here while he has him. Flatten him out. Yep, there.
You go. Nice elbow by Sosa. Now he's
doing exactly that. He's gonna flatten him out.
Trying to wrap that rear naked choke up. About halfway through the third.
I think you should use this neck crank to try to just flatten him out instead, because it's going to be hard to get that angle while you're against the cage like that. You don't have a lot of room to move your right elbow to try to get it, to try to dig it under.
Sure.
Yeah, you see, use
Got that
it
great
like
spin.
this, and then flatten them out. Oh, yeah, he's gonna pop over the top if he keeps trying to dig it for it. He's gonna slip out from underneath because of it. Oh no, Maxim doesn't even move.
Hey, position over submission, right?
That's why I was
Yeah.
lobbying for the for the flatten out.
Hippo said I did tell you to bet it all on Sosa, but nobody ever listens to me. True. Bitches love.
I'm playing with
Sosa.
house money. I called everything in the first 4 fights.
Oh, going for the reversal was Lee, but good control by Sosa to stay on top. And now 115 in the third.
He doesn't want the body triangle. He's choosing not to. I guess he doesn't like it strategically. I mean, some people don't like to take the body triangle.
He's landing a couple little shots here, but this round has sucked ass. But one thing that's nice is we've gotten to see every aspect of Sosa's game, and I'm digging it.
Yeah, I think that if he gets somebody who can grapple and kind of stuff the takedowns, I think he's comfortable switching things up. He definitely looks like he has some really strong grappling chops. I frankly, I think he probably could get even better with the striking. I mean, he's good. He's really good, but I think he probably could have finished this fight on the feet if he wanted to. He wasn't getting anything, back. I think we might actually not know. We might not know as much about his striking. It could be even better than we know.
10 seconds left.
And you can't really blame him for this because you figured out early that he has a massive grappling advantage.
Sure. All right, that was the end of the fight. All right, beautiful. So there we go. Who did you like the most? Who did you like the least?
I gotta say, I probably like Sosa the most.
I agree.
And then
definitely showed the most skill. Obviously, we had Iwo getting a very quick finish.
yeah, and the number 2 would be that the young guy from Canada.
I would say Patty McCrory least impressive.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna get signed. If they sign him, I'll go on strike.
Iwo got a very 20-second knockout. Tommy first round choke wasn't the most entertaining thing, but implemented his game plan. And then Cody had a very terrible fight, but knocked out Raphael with 10 seconds. 10 seconds into the third. So
you thought it was a terrible fight?
Yeah. Collectively, the whole chat thought that fight sucked ass, which it did. Yes.
I don't think so.
I hadn't seen either of these guys fight. Just based my prediction off how they looked in the pre-fight warm-up footage. Nice. They need to show where Marab fights, Dana White Contender Series guys, and just takes them down until they throw up. That would be some good training, but that sounds more like the David Goggins approach to training.
I think if you train somewhere like Marab used to in Georgia, where they haven't even invented color yet and everything's just white and gray and black and then that's an automatic XP boost. Big XP boost, actually. And where all the music's weird, and you just can't get behind it.
Balalaika trios.
Yeah,
everyone in the town is trying to be the next Igor Kazmanov.
Yeah, and most of the songs have Alhamdulillah Lila is the intro. Just in the intro, a
lot of people are Christian in Georgia, so
yeah, both. No, I'm saying naming another place, a different place. It's either I literally am. I said it's either you hear that or you hear you just see gray in black and white. That's the two.
They fight for beats over there, so oh my gosh,
that's the best bases right there. Yeah. I mean, look at Shop Guy. His favorite animal is horse, and his favorite meal is also horse. What are you gonna do with a guy like that? What are you gonna do with a guy like that? You're gonna beat him? Nobody's gonna beat him. No,
what
that's
do you rate Shavkat's level of attractiveness? That was a big topic of discussion earlier in the chat.
I don't know. Ask Laura Senko.
Well, she would say 10 out of 10.
Yeah, she gets chills when she thinks about it. She said it.
Somebody was saying he's like an ugly dude from Kazakhstan. I'm like, I wouldn't say he's like ugly. I would say he's like he has dashing good looks.
Let's be perfectly clear here. That's the handsome guy from Kazakhstan. Look at Borat. Look at Borat.
I agree with you.
Go watch that movie and you tell me if Shavkat wouldn't be a hunk in that.
I've never seen Borat.
What? Yeah, you've only seen movies on VHS.
Mm-hmm.
You've only seen movies on VHS.
Yeah, I said yeah. I said he's an
You agree?
Asian.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. Muslim music goes hard. Ah, la 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 la. That's like all it is, right?
That movie?
What?
Sorry, you cut out. I don't know what you said. You said something. I just come back in and you're like la 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 la.
Yeah, Mr. C says Muslim music goes hard, and I was like, that was my impression of Muslim music.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's where your best base is for training. If you got that, or like you don't have color yet invented in your country, then you're probably in a place that's gonna get you top 10 minimum. There is something going on in Spain now. You know, maybe it's like you get like full back tattoos and like, you know, you wear like, you know, really tight button, short sleeve button down shirts, and then you're in top 10 too.
Okay, the only other guy I can think of from Spain in the UFC is Joel Alvarez, and then there was that heavyweight.
Is man? What's his name? Starts with him. He knocked out.
No, yeah. Didn't he win tough?
Who? The guy I'm talking about?
The heavyweight from Spain.
Oh, I'm thinking of Manuel Torres, but he's Mexican.
I met a family from Kyrgyzstan yesterday at a Turkish restaurant. Super lovely people. Nice. Kyrgyzstan is the one I always forget about. That
are
one.
Are you talking about Juan Espino?
Yes.
Yeah.
He wasn't very good though.
No, he was not. Joel Alvarez, and Ilya Taporia, and what's his name, and Juan Espino were like probably the only people I could think of.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else from Spain that was in the UFC.
There was, I mean, I can think of somebody else that was in the UFC that is no longer, is no longer in the UFC. Yes.
And who would that be?
What's his name? Enrique Marin.
Moron. All right, we're just awaiting Mr. Dana White. Does Dana White do press conferences after Contender Series still?
I don't remember them doing a press conference afterwards.
Did him. Espino wasn't good, but he was handsome, says Mr. C.
You said Espino was handsome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That conquistador stash.
You know that the guy that I mentioned, Enrique Marin, he actually fought Sage Northcutt. It was one of Sage Northcutt's UFC wins.
Word.
There's some MMA nerd for you.
Right? Name one of.
Oh, you know who's a total Chad is.
Who?
The translator to total Chad.
Oh yeah,
total hug.
Honestly,
that guy's charming as hell out on the scene. They bring him out.
He's the best translator I've ever seen. The only other guy that comes close is that guy in one championship. That guy is with the glasses. That guy kills it too.
Dude, he translates the aura. He doesn't just translate the language. He translates the energy. It's
I
like
know, dude, it's so
you see how he
good.
puts the arm? He puts that arm on the back. That's his like that's like his plug. He plugs it in, and
And you
he
see
just
that? See this thing?
he
He's
takes
got,
the energy.
yeah,
Yeah, it goes
he's
right
got this thing
in.
going on too. He's like, yeah, this
Yeah,
is the,
exactly. Like
you
such
know
a
what I'm
charmer,
saying?
and he puts his arm on the back. He absorbs the energy so that it can perfectly like personify it. It's actually plugged into the back. It's like a cord.
It's a chi. He's like absorbing the chi of the other fighter of the fighter.
Yeah. It's like in Space Jam when everybody puts their hand on the ball and then they get the powers. You know what I mean? Except his hand is on the back. Oh yeah, you haven't seen Space Jam. Yeah, in Space Jam they put their hand on the ball. Everybody puts their hand on the ball and like they like get the powers that they absorb from the players. You don't remember that?
No,
You don't? That's how they got. How do you think that they got it?
I
They
just
like.
said I didn't remember that 3 fucking times.
I heard you, you dingus. Are you gonna cry? Jesus Christ! I heard you. No, that's how they did it.
I mean, you
It's like,
kept
oh, how about
asking.
this? The Grim Reaper. Instead of killing him, he takes their energy and translates it. How about that? Is that better for you?
No, I don't know.
Like the touch of life.
Idaho has never
Ooh,
seen
dude.
it.
Yeah, he's still doing silent movies.
Yeah, I just finished Charlie Chaplin's 5th movie.
Yeah,
All right, here
the
we go.
movie he watches has this
Shut up.
music in the
Shut up. We got
background.
Dana White.
Oh, yeah, he's on the contract. Do 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 do. That's the movies you watch.
All right, he's gonna sign Cody, so that means everyone is getting a contract except for
You
Patty.
guys were tripping. That fight wasn't as bad as you all thought.
Okay, was it a banger?
No, but it was a great knockout. Get, yeah, no red. No red. Red is out.
Get out of here, Patty. Get
No
out of here.
reds. No reds. That red was not qualified. He looks like Bud's cousin.
That's racist.
No, he does. Look at him. There's like Bud and John Jones hybrid kid.
Racist.
Okay. Oh, he did the thing.
He did. He did the thing. 32. All right, he's gonna sign Gant. Is his name Gant?
I think he can. How low his ears are on his head.
All right.
Did somebody tell him that he got signed? Because there's no way you can hear out of those ears, right? That's completely cauliflower.
Oh my god.
Why is he not over there yet? They couldn't give him the time.
All right, they got the guy in the main event.
Why couldn't they? Why did they not have him over there yet? Like,
I don't know.
it's not like there's another show coming on after this that they need to get to the end of the slot.
Right.
I've never seen somebody accept this shit while going through the curtains.
Yeah,
In
he
the
was
back.
like, "Welcome to the UFC." He's like, "Yeah," as he was walking over.
He's watching it on. He's like watching on his phone, like the rest of us. Like, what was going on there?
Oh. All right. Good. Would you rate this show? It was decent. It wasn't great, but it was decent.
I think it was probably like the 4th best episode.
Sure. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first 2 weeks were terrible, and then
First 2 weeks were not good. Then we got
The
3
week
straight.
after was all finishes. And
Yeah,
then
but then there was the one that was a complete utter like favorite for just wiping people out, and it was
sure,
like, yeah,
that was the
yeah.
one. I would say it was a decent one. We're picking up steam on Contender Series, though. I think that the
I think
shows are
we got a good we got to get out with real talent out of this
yeah.
episode though.
This kind of always happens every season, right? Like you get like the first couple shows are bad, and then it picks up steam, and then like it kind of peters off again towards the end. I feel like, but then we're always clamoring for more. So
You know what I'm curious about? How do you think? You didn't see the knockout from Iowa.
I did on the replay, but
Yeah,
I'm
I wonder what that's gonna
kind
end
of
up
guy
like.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm not the kind of guy that's like super impressed with like a very quick finish on Contender Series.
Yeah, it's just I always think it's interesting to have that happen because it's like you really don't know anything about that fighter still.
Sure.
And it's almost like a bummer for them because it's like you could be going in completely blind. Like we could find out that Muhammad Ali just wasn't even remotely there. He just wasn't good. 3-0, like 3-0. That's a big question mark in and of itself. In what's his name? Like from last season, his name was like Krushinowski or something like that. He was 14-2. He got like a really quick finish win, and then quickly went 0-3 in the UFC and just got like cut in the same calendar year.
Krashuski?
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Didn't he lose to Muhammad Yahya?
It just turned out that he was fighting a total bum in his Contender Series fight.
Sure. All right. I'm gonna end the stream here in a second. Well, one thing I'm gonna do really quick is we did have a new member, Euphoric Notes. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Dr. Pinar became a member. We got a $5 from Notes, $3 from Ben, and a $5 from Dr. Pinar. Guys, I appreciate you. Newly monetized, all that shit. Tomorrow we'll be watching Alien with Matua around the same time as this show. So thank you everyone who became members today and sent super chats. Really, really appreciate all that. So yeah, tomorrow we'll watch Alien. Thursday we'll give you guys a live chat, and then wait a second. Am I mixing up my days? No, it's Tuesday. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Thursday we'll do a live chat, and then Friday one championship, all that fun stuff. I do have to work on Friday, I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna try to get all that shit done so we can do one. And then Thursday we'll go through the whole schedule. So guys, I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Thank you to all the new members. You donated in spirit dollars. I appreciate that, Mr. C. Thank you so much. You've been supporting the channel since a few months ago. So basically since I started. So thank you guys so much. I'm out of here. Time to wrap it up.
What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too?
Oh, happy birthday, Big Red. Have a good one. The big 30. You're over the